I think if this next thing were to happen here, it would be a total shit show. But Taiwan did a pretty good job. Taiwanese news accidentally reported that they were being invaded by China.
What?
That's a oopsie.
That's a little big oopsie.
Holy shit.
They said JK.
Yeah.
Was it digital or was it like newspaper? You know,
it was digital. It was actually on the Chinese television news.
What was the picture? It was like like someone was reused.
Apparently, it was a ticker. You know, like the news tickers? Oh, shit. Yeah, so they actually ran the wrong news ticker, which I think is meant for drills. So it's like the simulation.
They're saving that for like 6 months from now. It's like,
Right.
oh, they're not going to invade us for another 6 months.
Yeah, but listen to this. This is what the tickers actually said. It said, the Chinese communists have stepped up their preparations for war. And it says, New Taipei City has been hit by missiles from the communist military. Taipei port has exploded. Facilities and ships have been damaged. It is suspected that enemy agents have arsonized and planted explosives at Bangkok train station.
What if
It's like real specific shit.
What if they already knew this was gonna happen and then they just had that ready to go to hit?
Yeah, dude, if this happens like 6-9 months from now,
That's spooky, dude.
that's going to be freaking weird.
That is spooky. Yeah. Dude, so imagine reading that, or imagine seeing the American version of that when you're just like watching the news and it just starts saying the Statue of Liberty has been decapitated and
Sounds like a movie
That's like
script.
9/11 part 2.
I feel like the people now be like, man, I hated that statue anyways.
yeah.
Anyways.
How do they do that?
Back to
Tip of
Family
the
Guy.
Luxor shot into the sky during a bombing.
You think Americans would freak out? Probably not.
Hell yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I just can't imagine it on our soil, even though it's been like, well, Pearl Harbor happened, 9/11 happened, but then war isn't so close to home.
Right.
War is something that you destroy a third world country, like doing that, not like here, you know.
The closest thing that's happened, at least in our lifetime, is like terroristic attacks, but not like all out like.
No invasion.
Right.
Because people be stupid to invade America. Because not only the military is strong, but there's a ton of citizens with guns, dude. You come to LA, the gangs alone are all strapped up, you know?
No, wait, they gave all the guns back because it's illegal to have.
Oh, right, at the gun drive? Yeah, they gave it back.
The buyback. Yeah, the buyback.
Turn in your guns.
I hope the Asian hate people are really productive. Like, if we get really invaded by China, those guys better be the first ones over the fighting.
Yeah, but this is the problem with America, is they so dumb.
We need the Compton gangs, we need the Bloods and the Crips to come help out in the West Coast,
I'm
please.
gonna go beat up the real Asians over there.
The real issue.
I'm American, dude.
Dude, there's tanks on one side, there's like 6'4" Impalas on the other side.
Oh, that's sick, dude. That is so dope.
It's like a Dr. Dre music video.
Dr. J and Eminem's performing on top of a tank.
That would basically be like the war bugle. Yeah. And it's like, oh my god. Da-de-da-de-da.
This war is brought to you by Ford Motor.
And then there's still product placement? Of course there would be.
It's America.
Can you imagine? Wait, dude, in war they would stop during Christmas. Have you ever read in Stories of Wartime, World War II? Everybody stopped fighting during Christmas to observe Christmas. So imagine, everybody stop! Beyonce's gonna perform. We'll get back to killing each other in about 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Right?
We'd all watch Beyonce.
Or Black Friday. We all need savings, right?
Yeah.
We'll stop the shop.
Imagine, and if you shop on our camp, it's tax free. Come.
Do you think they would ever do stuff like that again? Like actually honor these like war codes? Yeah, because like when you look at the Ukraine-Russia stuff, they didn't follow nothing. It's just like all war crimes all around.
Yeah, there's bombing civilians. Like, man, that's crazy. I don't even know.
I can't see
Monster
Christmas
kinds of
breaking that one up.
I think Christmas can, dude. The power of
Really?
Christmas. Don't.
The power of Christmas.
He's just floating. You don't underestimate the power of Christmas.
Europe takes Christmas so serious.
They don't fuck around with Christmas.
Like we take Christmas we kind of like LARP Christmas. Like they take Christmas like serious.
We have a Coca-Cola Christmas. What we got?
We have polar bears drinking Coca-Cola Christmas. Yeah.
Do you think that, like, gentleman's a word, like that honor, that culture still exists?
I think it's all espionage and war. Like
I don't think.
Because back then it was like, we're two gentlemen, we can agree to not fight, you know? And then, like, it's like, I don't know if that, like, that type of, like, masculine,
Still
like,
around.
I'm a man, you're a man, like, we can, you know? I feel like it's like, as soon as the guy turns around,
shake.
Always gotta stay ready.
I thought it was Christmas. You promised. I thought we were friends for this week. I gave you a present.
It's just a hole in the box.
Backstabbing bitch. I gave you that knife. that you're stabbing me with.
Try this Jack in the Box. I swear, that's all it is.
It's secret sauce.
It's a fucking boxing glove.
Where did that come from? It's my hand.
We win. Russia wins over that.
Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I don't think. I feel like that whole era of like pride in being a gentleman is gone ski. I think it like once it leaves social, I feel like the social norm. You know, like how for the longest time there was all this like pushback about like women not wanting men to do like chivalrous things.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah, yeah.
I can open the door by myself. Thank you. That's what
Yeah,
people
like,
say.
I think even if you don't like personally, I've never encountered that myself, but just knowing it exists made me more careful. Like I don't want to interact with strangers that I don't know in that way anymore. But before it was cool to do that, like just to be nice, you know.
I think it's a myth, dude.
Now you just only the elderly get that now.
Dude, I forgot to open the car door for my wife the other night, and she gave me the death stare. She's like, "Are you not going to open the door for me?" I was like, "Oh,
Sorry.
I mean, yeah.
the other side and open it for her?
yeah."
Dude, you're a man, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Bart closes the door for her.
Dude,
He
Gio has a
opens the
wife,
door
dude.
and then closes it right before she walks in.
That's
Like,
what,
here.
that's what the conflict is between like trying to support feminism, but at the same time like that type of male role. Like it's kind of weird. It's like okay, is it so it's offensive to do that? But
I open the door. I keep the door open for everybody. Like when I'm walking through, and most people are very I do it for everybody.
But do you go
anybody
to-
can get it?
Do you
dog.
go to the other side and open the car door for her? And then-
Sometimes if she's being nice to
you do
me.
a whole lap, huh?
She deserves it.
Yeah, if she's if
You do a
she's
whole lap and a half, and then you do it.
yeah. I run around and I fake her out. And I go and I walk it back to my side. You thought I was open the door for you.
It's not. It just doesn't seem cool to be a gentleman anymore in any popular media other than.
Not only do you gotta open up the door, I think you should open up the door, get a footstool, try to put that shit on there so she can step.
You are the footstool. You get on all fours.
that old thing with the coat.
That'd be dope, dude.
That's a myth. Nobody did that.
Yeah. Can you imagine these days?
There's a puddle, you go.
You want me to put my
Buster
Supreme
Keaton did
jacket
that.
on the puddle for you? But this is $1,200 on the aftermarket.
This is the Travis Scott's, bro.
The pain of a flipper doing it. Like, oh man, the resale.
My Supreme umbrella, no, I'd rather get wet.
It takes the value and down in half.
It's crazy how our values change like a motherfucker.
What's that show like? Like if you watch like Peaky Blinders, like you watch that show and it's just a novelty that they're that like gentlemanly, which is weird. It's like
I wonder though, because they still had espionage and all that, but I think it's because they were, they all fought under the same conduct. Or like, for example, it's like Austria-Hungary versus Spain or something. Or like, well, you know, it's like two European powers, same kind of set of rules. But then if they're colonizing, they don't use that same rule to go against natives or whatever. Genghis Khan or whatever. Yeah, like if they're going in, it's like
it doesn't
different
apply.
rules.
Right.
And then if you're two countries that observe Christmas, they're more likely gonna share that common thing, right? But if it's like, if they're going to fucking fuck up a Buddhist country or Muslim country,
Yeah,
they're
that's
like,
true.
Christmas? Oh, you're gonna chill? All right, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up then.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think everything turned into like guerrilla warfare and like,
Every man for himself.
it's like a different tactic. Everyone's trying to be a ninja these days, you know? I think the ninjas originated that Navy SEAL shit. And then now everyone's trying to fight like a ninja.
But you gotta think there's normal people in the army too, right? Because like, say we get drafted, like if I have to like kill a kid, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. You know, and he's the enemy.
That's technically against the rules, though.
Yeah,
Oh, is
that
it? Oh, it's against the rules?
Yeah, you can't kill kids and children and women.
Wait, they're doing that now.
They are.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
Technically.
You're not supposed to.
But you're not scoring points over it.
Yeah, it doesn't go like a scoreboard.
You know, if a dude's like begging for his life, like, dude, I got a family, I got kids. I'm like, fudge.
So do I, dude.
Yeah, I was like, fudge.
You know what's a funny
Why am I even here?
Were you trained? Were you trained for that type of thing?
No, they don't. You can't. Those things. It just if it shows up, it shows up.
Like when you do the rehearsals, there's not like a person.
like on his knees. No.
Please, sir.
I'm only 12.
And I'm English in Korea. Please don't kill my kimchi farm.
Now he sounds like Borat. Very nice.
There's no training for like when people try to pull like an emotional ruse or
I
anything?
mean, I'm sure for like those special forces people, they do.
Yeah, there's survey, like they're talking to a lot of like assassins, right? Like whether they work for mercenary or like the government or they're like working for the mob, and then they say what are some funny things or like just odd things that happen.
Some quirky things that happen in your line of work.
What is the zaniest war crime?
Tell me one fun fact about being an assassin, you know?
It's your most favorite killing.
I know. So one thing that makes a lot of sense, but we all don't think about it. He goes like a lot of people when they're begging for their life, they go, I have family, I have kids, don't do this, right? But they always like thinking, well, we had bad families, that's why we're here. And we also think that it's a favor to the kids to take your ass out, because then you're a shitty father.
Right, you're not this
So
patriot.
I'm doing them a favor, and then so he's like, that just makes him want to kill him more. Right. And I'm like, what? That's such a mindfuck.
Because you wouldn't even be in this situation if you were a good dad.
Yeah, because they're usually killing like drug lords, dictators, or just like shady characters, and then they do profile on them. They're like, oh, this guy's a serial rapist or whatever. And they're like, at the last moment, they're like, I have a family with kids, and they're like, oh, they're better off without you.
Imagine trying to gauge it though. You're like, how many different mothers?
He's like, I have 7 baby mamas. Bah!
Public or private school? Like you're getting really into it.
Name their middle names.
Yeah. That's a
What are their birthdays? And he's like, oh, fuck.
Do you ever see those TikToks where they ask the moms and dad stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're like the dads.
The dads don't know
like,
anything.
Yeah, there's like 4 kids. They're like, what's the color of Melissa's eyes? Green. And then they're like, what's your eye color? Blue. And the dad's like, oh fuck.
Stop taping.
And they don't know shit. They don't know the name of the school.
Yeah, the school they don't know.
They can
Best friends.
Mix up
Yeah, they don't
memories.
know the names.
You think that could happen with you and Taika in any way? Where you wouldn't know something that...
I mean, I'm definitely dumb as a dad for certain things because I compartmentalize stuff, and I think that's the difference between guys and girls. I think girls, it's like they memorize everything at the same time. For dudes, it's like I don't know where the fuck the soap is because I know where my wife knows where the soap is. So I'm out of soap. I go, hey babe, where's the soap?
Because
Like,
she's the soap person.
she's a soap person, right?
File it under that, right? It's 1 degree away from your own...
Dude, my dad, he saw this lady at the store and he started talking to her. And then he goes home to my sister and he goes, hey, I saw your roommate today. I started talking to her at the supermarket. And she's like, who? Like Whitney? And he goes, oh. And he realized he was talking to some random lady who he thought was my fucking sister.
At least she was talking to him.
Yeah. And he's like, all right, see you later. And then
I like
that
that.
lady's
She's like,
probably
"Bye."
like, yeah, I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
That's nice of her to be so polite.
So ridiculous. That's his dad shit though, isn't it? This is dad shit.
War, dad shit.